Hello and welcome to the Patroller. This is one of my favorite rifles to run that is 16 inches right now. I'll show you how to build it. Starting with our upper, we'll use the Daniel Defense M4A1. We'll remove this carry handle and then on the lower receiver, we'll use the Radiant Weapons AX556 so that we can only stay in semi-auto. Then for our trigger, we'll use the Rise Armaments Blitz. The fire selector and the bolt catch will use the Radiant Weapons Air 15. For our bolt, we'll use the Radiant Weapons Enhanced. For our mag, we'll use the P mag, and then on that we'll put on the Magpul 223. For our grip, we'll use the Magpul MOE K2. For our buffer tube, we'll use the Strike Industries Advanced Receiver Extension T7. And for our stock, we'll use the Magpul MOE Carbine stock. As for our barrel, we'll use the Brownell's Government 16-inch mid-length gas block. We'll use the Mark 12 low-profile gas block. And then on that, we'll use the 2A Armament Builder Series Gen 1 15-inch barrel. Then on our muzzle, we'll just put on a J-Comp by Strike Industries. On the bottom, we'll use a Magpul MVG. We'll put it around here. Then on top, for the Picatinny, we'll use the Badger Ordnance 30mm. Then on top, we'll use the TA51 thumb screw flat top. And then on that, we'll use the TA11D back with a RMR mount. And on that, we'll use the Trigicon SRO since it's super clear. And then we'll just put on our CAC Micro rear base and our CAC Micro front base. Put this here and we'll put that over there. And finally, we'll just put on an EOTech OGL. We'll put that over there. And then optionally, if you really want to move this wherever you like, and on the side M-locks, we'll take our 7-slot M-lock, and on that we'll put on our Daniel Defense 3-inch Picatinny rails. You can put them wherever you like. I'm not stopping you. And yes, that is about it. As for ammo, just switch to M855. This thing is almost as much as a railgun as the LVOA-C. However, the recoil is a tad bit more noticeable. Mostly because of the ACOG, which is more noticeable than using an LPVO when it comes to recoil. However, you'll find that the SRO is very reliable at short ranges. So, what are my thoughts on the patroller? It's in the name. This is a patrol rifle and it feels like it. Compared to other patrol rifles though, every time I use this thing, I feel like I'm in that one video of FPJs, ang probinsyano, that is on the internet. Or at least one of them, because I'm pretty sure there's multiple and I'm pretty sure not all of them are action scenes. But this one makes me feel like that one action scene that I saw. This is because this thing packs an extreme punch. For some reason, even though this thing is 16 inches and it's very generic like all the other 16 inches, this thing has high accuracy, but I say that for every gun. This doesn't have the best accuracy because of the ACOG and the fact that, well, this thing has bullet dispersion for some reason, unlike the other 16 inches. But with the SRO, you're going to hit whatever is on the dot, or at least a little bit lower at very, very close ranges. And it's just an M4 on steroids, but an M16 with a few immunosuppressants, basically. It's somewhere in the middle, and that's how I describe using this thing as. Somewhere in between using a M16 and an M4 14.5 inch. For that reason, it combines the good things about the M16 with the good things about the 14.5 while trading off very little of the disadvantages from both. This thing has pretty high damage. It's a 2-shot and even sometimes a 1-shot if you get the bullet to travel through the leg and into the torso somehow. But at the same time, it's not so long that you're literally going to be stuck in this situation from that one administrative results video. Oh, and by the way, Grantham, ovulation. But yes, even though this is probably your run-of-the-mill 16-inch generic edition, I find this one works well. It's probably mostly because of the optic stack, because this is how I set up almost all my 16 inches. You don't even need to put a suppressor on there, it's just gonna work. And you don't even need to use M855 because Copper Novix Pentagon or even Fed American Eagle will serve you pretty well there. And honestly, it's pretty bare bones for a 16-incher if you really want to deck out your gun and make it Gucci, which I don't really like doing anymore actually. Just put on rails, put on more utilities. Honestly, you could change the optic stack, it's not going to change much about the gun. Maybe the weight will change, but the ergo is gonna stay very similar if not the same if you do it properly. So yes, this is pretty boring, but it's good, and that's what matters. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a good one.